Hello, my friend. Welcome to my timeline. I just want to dive right in today. I feel like I have so many thoughts just flowing through my mind, and I just have a lot to say today. First off, my light's burned out. Second thought, my plants are like yellowing and are not happy in this room. And thirdly, it feels like I'm about to take on a sickness or an illness. I have been, wow, I'm just realizing I haven't actually spoke. I haven't spoke in hours. And I'm just now realizing how uncomfortable it feels. Wow. I went to the grocery store today and I had it in my mind to pick up ingredients to make this immunity shot. I didn't realize. I didn't realize that I was going to need it in this exact moment. I just wanted to start preparing my body. So, but when you're guided, right? Listen to that. I blended up like a ton of turmeric, ginger. I put in black pepper, lemon, oranges, a little bit of oil, and some cinnamon. I blended it all up, strained it, and had, a shot or two of it. And then I froze the pulp. And then I put it in a tea strainer later on in the day now. And I poured on hot water and made a tea. I can't believe how quickly the dryness and discomfort is coming into my body. I was gonna say, like, my plants and my light, and I'm just feeling like there is a period of shifting. There's this uncomfortability that is showing in my external world. And one thing I've learned is that, when you're going through either some sort of like internal struggle or external struggle, the opposite becomes true. So I'm noticing, my plants are starting to get a little bit sick. My lights, they lost power. They went out. And then here I am and I'm losing my voice and I'm starting to get sick. And this, I'm assuming, is going to be a couple of days, a period of time where everything gets pulled in. I'm not as much of a bright light and I need to be taken care of. I need extra attention, extra love, extra nourishment in order to heal and to get back on the path of growth. Bummer. Growth is great, It's my immune system and my space needing an upgrade, if you will. And so that's all good in the end, but having to navigate the discomfort of it all, of course, is just never a super fun time. I feel like there was something else that I really wanted to dive into. I came on here so strong, being like, there's so much. Oh, all I can think of is I just need to go drink some tea and maybe, what's so interesting? Okay, yeah, here, you know what it is. So I'll let you in on a little secret. I am not the creative mastermind behind my my video titles. I have this app called CoStar, and I have a widget on my phone, and every day it's like a day at a glance, and it gives you like this quote or this talking point or this something that should connect because of your personalized, horoscope essentially. And so I title my videos what CoStar says. And today it says, and of course, don't quote me, you'll see it in the video title, but it talks about today being a really good day for self care. And when I read that this morning, and I was not feeling any symptoms whatsoever this morning, I was feeling totally fine. I read that this morning. I'm like, oh, that's great. So I got up and made myself a tea. I did some yoga. I meditated. I journaled. I went for a walk. I was like, oh, this feels good. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna make my immunity shots. I got all this beautiful healthy food at the grocery store today. I was like, I'm gonna cook myself up a beautiful, nourishing. I was gonna do a soup today. I also have bones. I want to make some bone broth. And then I noticed the discomfort starting to set in. I was like, oh, my body is starting to feel a little bit sore. I'm starting to feel the nasal drip. I'm starting to feel the soreness in my throat. I'm starting to feel a little bit of irritability in my body. And that then got projected into my world where, like, I was having more of a challenge navigating my nervous system when things got uncomfortable. So, one of the biggest challenges that I have, or like things that like stress my system, and I have to be very aware of this scenario because I find it very triggering. It just is a stress. It just feels stressful in my body. But I have a dog and a baby, and there are times where they are both just whining. The dog wants in and out. She's barking. She's like, and then the baby, it keeps like wanting to go after her, like, and like play with her. And she's uncomfortable and she's barking and she's going in and out. And then he's screaming. And then sometimes she like nips him a little bit. And then they get into a little back and forth. And then sometimes, the baby just is doing something. And I'm like, I can't have you, especially when I'm in the kitchen. I'm like, I can't have you climbing on the counter right now. I can't have you doing this. Like your feet have to be on the ground. You can't climb on the table. And so he's screaming at me and she's screaming at me and my nervous system is getting dangerously close to being very stressed. And so today, also sorry, I could feel the energy just like get pulled up, and if that stressed you, I'm so sorry. We'll take a deep breath together. I had to remind myself that when those moments happen, you kind of have two choices, which is like let yourself fly off the handle, number one, or take a deep breath, allow it to be uncomfortable, allow them to whine and scream at you, and tell yourself that you're doing a really good job and you can take a deep breath and this too shall pass. And I feel like that was supposed to be connected with being sick, but I have no idea where I was going with that. Oh, yeah. Like navigating the pull on your system when your system is in a needing to be in a healing state and you don't have the opportunity to like be lying in bed or like really relaxing, like there's a lot going on around you, and that additional stress creating more challenge for your body to be able to heal. So I'm going to go into this. I'm going to try to go into this with like as positive of a mindset as I can, and little things like having dishes in the sink because I just didn't have the energy to clean them, or the dog barking a little bit more than normal, or just these like stressors that typically cause discomfort. I really want to go into these next couple days just trying to like release that and be like, it is okay that you didn't cook 3 meals today. It's okay that you had to lie on the couch and the baby just ran around and you weren't as engaging. Like, it's okay that you're not at 100% and you simply need to take care of yourself first. You need to get better as soon as possible. You need to be as restful as you can, drink tons of tea, get lots of liquids, like just take care of you. Everything else is going to be okay. Take the pressure off. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. I hope I don't lose my voice. Like, totally. This is like particularly this feels worse than I than I expected it to be honest, especially so quick. Like it just hit me this afternoon. It's only been a couple hours, but I've been home alone, so I haven't spoken. I haven't spoken really until now. So we'll see how this goes. So if you're still listening, I'm super into like herbal medicine right now, and I didn't order it soon enough, but I have in my cart. There's a local-ish apothecary, and they have an elderberry syrup, and I'm thinking about. I mean, the idea was to get that before sickness, struck, and then I have my ginger, turmeric, lemon, immunity shot. But like, for anyone else out there, like, are there any other staples that you use from your herbal medicine cabinet that you use for when, your immune system is fighting something? I love learning about, different medicines that we have available to us. I think plant medicine is so potent, and I love that. Like, you can use your own kitchen to create this medicine, like this tea that I'm drinking and this immunity shot. Like, it just feels so wonderful to know that I have the capability to like go to the store, get the ingredients, and have this like potent medicine at my fingertips to help support my system. And with that, my friends, take good care. I hope you're doing well today. And I look forward to seeing you and hopefully talking to you tomorrow.